Inner Temple, a Mystic Mandala podcast. Talks on meditation, healing, and the journey back to yourself.
Welcome to the Inner Temple, a sacred space for meditation, healing, and spiritual reflection through guided meditations, soulful teachings, breathwork, and gentle wisdom. The talks on this show help you to quiet the mind, heal the heart, and return to the peace already within you. Whether you're navigating stress, anxiety, heartbreak, or spiritual awakening, each episode is an invitation to come home to yourself.
There is an ironic English saying, "May you live in interesting times." Or is it a Chinese curse? We really don't know. But there is a strange moment happening in modern wellness culture right now that I would like to speak about. On one hand, we have never been more obsessed with healing, mindfulness, self-acceptance, and loving your body as it is. And on the other hand, we're also living through a medical revolution where GLP-1 medications are rapidly reshaping our bodies, reducing weight, altering appetite, and changing metabolism in ways that used to feel almost impossible. And it's a great thing, right? To get to where you want to. And somewhere between these two worlds, meditation, cushions, and medical prescriptions, we are running into a very human question. What happens to the mind when the body changes quickly, but the identity hasn't caught up as yet? This is the GLP-1 paradox. And meditation, surprisingly, may be one of the most important companions in navigating it. Now, this is a relevant discussion for this time. Things may change over a period of time. We are recording this podcast at the Mystic Mandala Center in Plano in the month of May 2026. Welcome to the Inner Temple. I'm Vijay. Let's start with what people don't say out loud. For many users of GLP-1 medications, the experience isn't just physical. I can say that because I know several friends of mine. It's an emotional experience, psychological, even spiritual, I would say. Some describe it as liberation. The food noise disappears, cravings quieten down, the body finally feels like it is cooperating instead of resisting. Some even use the words like ecstatic or miraculous, but almost immediately after that relief comes something else: judgment. There is a quiet cultural suspicion that using medication for weight loss is the easy way out, as if suffering is somehow more morally valuable than treatment. And this is where stigma begins. And it is not subtle. Researchers at Rice University identified what they called a no-win situation. People using GLP-1 drugs are often judged more harshly than people who lose weight through lifestyle changes, and sometimes even judged more than people who don't lose weight at all. It becomes a psychological trap. If you lose weight with medication, you cheated. If you lose weight with effort, you should have done it sooner. If you don't lose weight, you're lacking discipline. There is no winning narrative here, just shifting judgment. And so the medicine heals the body while society complicates the mind. One of the most overlooked effects of GLP-1 therapy is internalized stigma. Even when the body improves, the mind may whisper, "I didn't earn this, I should have done it naturally, I don't deserve this result." This is where meditation becomes essential, not as a wellness trend, but as psychological grounding. Because what we are seeing is not just a metabolic shift, it is a meaning crisis. What is this meaning crisis? When the body changes faster than identity, the mind destabilizes. Some people experience joy, Others experience grief. Many experience both at the same time. A lighter body does not automatically mean a lighter mind. In meditation practice, there is a simple but radical teaching. You are not the body that changes. You are the awareness that notices the change. That sounds philosophical until you live it. And because GLP-1 medications force a confrontation with identity, the questions that arise: who am I when my hunger changes? Who am I when people treat me differently? Who am I when the body I struggled with starts disappearing? Meditation does not answer these questions. It creates space so you can live inside them without panic. A Zen teacher once said, "The obstacle is not the path. The obstacle is the one who believes there should be no obstacle." In the context of GLP-1 transformation, this becomes very real. The obstacle is not the medication. The obstacle is the expectation that transformation should be emotionally smooth, socially approved, and spiritually uncomplicated. And one of the most disorienting parts of rapid weight change is not the body, it's other people. Suddenly you are treated differently, perhaps more warmly, taken more seriously, seen differently in rooms you've always been in, and you feel that. This creates what therapists call a psychosocial shakeup. But spirituality, it raises a deeper question. If respect changes when the body changes, was the respect ever real or just conditioned? This is where meditation becomes not just an inward practice, but a clarity pathway. Because you begin to notice the world is constantly projecting meaning onto form, and the form, your body, is constantly changing. So where do you stand? Then there is the whole talk of body positivity and the cultural tension. There is also such a large cultural tension unfolding. Some voices, including many health, fitness, and fashion models, they have expressed concern that GLP-1 medications challenge the body positivity movement by recentering thinness as an ideal. But this concern is not meaningless. We are watching a cultural swing from accept all bodies to optimize the body quickly. But both extremes can become a form of pressure. One says don't change, the other says change fast. Meditation stands in neither extreme. It asks a quieter question: can you inhabit your body without turning it into a project or a problem? You know, there is an old Zen story. A young monk once complained to his master, "Master, my mind changes every day. My desires shift. My emotions are unstable. I cannot find my true self." And the master took him to a river. He said, "Watch the river." The monk watched as the river flowed, never the same from one moment to the next. And the master asked, "Is the river still a river if it is always changing?" The monk said, "Yes." And the master nodded. "Then why do you believe you must be fixed to be real?" The monk felt silent. In the same way, the body, the mind, is like a river. Weight changes, hunger changes, chemistry changes, but awareness is not required to remain fixed in order to remain real. And what about your happiness, your identity, and the whole shock of improvement? You know, one unexpected truth about GLP-1 medications is that improved physical health does not always produce immediate emotional stability. Some people feel joy, others feel grief or confusion, even guilt perhaps. Because happiness is not just a result of change, it is the integration of change. If the body improves faster than the identity adapts, the mind can feel displaced inside its own life. That is why meditation is not optional in this conversation. It is stabilizing. It allows the nervous system to say, this is happening. I can stay present with it. Not resist it, not glorify it, just witness it. A Buddhist teaching tells us pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. GLP-1 medications may reduce physical struggle with appetite and weight, but mental suffering, which is coming out from comparison or shame or judgment, identity confusion, these can still arise. Meditation does not remove these experiences, but it prevents them from becoming your identity. There is a profound verse in the Bhagavad Gita that speaks directly to the nature of embodiment. As a person sheds worn-out garments and wears new ones, likewise the embodied self casts off worn-out bodies and enters new ones. And this is not just a spiritual metaphor. It reframes appearance itself. The body is not the self. It is something that the self moves through. So when the body changes, whether through time, illness, or medicine, the deeper question is not, what do I look like now? But what is aware of all these changes? Because above all, your mental health, safety, and finding the middle path is most important. It is important to speak clearly without extremes. GLP-1 medications are not spiritual tools. They are medical interventions. They can be life-changing for metabolic health, and they are a part of legitimate treatment for chronic conditions. And at the same time, research is still evolving around long-term psychological and physical effects, including rare reports of mood changes or increased emotional volatility in some users. So the middle path matters here. Not worshipping the medication and not demonizing it either, but integrating it consciously with awareness, with support, with self-observation. Meditation becomes a great stabilizer here, not to replace medicine, but to accompany it. Because any rapid transformation, chemical or behavioral, requires psychological grounding. And in the closing, I would ask you the real question. At the heart of GLP-1 paradox is not weight, it is identity. If your body changes and the world changes its behavior towards you, and your mind changes its story about you, what part of you is constant? Meditation does not answer that with belief, it answers with experience. I welcome you to sit, breathe, and notice. The body shifts, the thought shifts, even identity shifts, but awareness remains the same. And in that awareness, nothing is being fixed, only witness. So perhaps the real medicine is not only molecular, it is also attention, not escaping the body, not worshipping it, but finally learning to live inside it without turning it into a battlefield. You're not the version of you that struggled, and you're not the version of you that changes. You're the space in which both appear, and that space does not need approval. It only needs awareness.
Thank you for listening to our show, The Inner Temple. If this episode brought you peace, clarity, or healing, share it with someone who may need it too. And until next time, breathe deeply, move gently, and remember, the sanctuary you seek is already within you. We are located in Plano, Texas. You can get more information about our meditation studio, festivals, and retreats at mysticmandala.org.